Good morning. I'm just gonna rant a little, and I'm so calm because when I first started feeling these emotions and everything, it was bad. And I think I'm like most people, you take it and take it and take it, just life. Frustrated with things kind of not moving as fast as you want or how you want doesn't always mean that that's a bad thing, could just be real simple. Your spirit guide is just trying to put purposely put roadblocks there so that you don't F your own self up, which is one of my prayers is that when I invoke, my spirit team, the Most High, that they protect me even from myself, because we don't know everything. And man, there's some real good professional con artists of all types in this world. And even the best can, slip up and give someone the benefit of the doubt, and then there it is. Don't mean you can't recover. It's just another stumbling block that you got to get past. How deep it goes, the issue, the wound, whatever it is that the consequences of trusting this person, place, or thing is gonna vary, right? But anyway, I am in a better place because I know what to do to recalibrate myself. And I have to, because if I didn't, I'd be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, for real. Just because, of a bunch of crap that is great as things that could happen, you can experience on this earth. There's still that other, it's always opposition, right? Whether that come from your parents, like how you were raised, and then when you get from up under them, you go out here in the world and you trying to figure it out and do the right thing and stuff like that, and figure out who you are as a person. Because, all them years you've been dealing, you've been under your parents or parent or whoever raised you. And I feel sorry for people whose parents live vicariously through them. That's one of the suckiest things. But it happens. And then if you got parents that weren't trying to live vicariously through you, their belief systems being pushed on you, you a whole person. Your purpose is not their purpose. It's just like these understandings, I'm at my age where, you don't want to, and even if it don't have to be your parents, it can just be friends, whatever. And I just am at that point where I just don't resonate with a lot of people these days. And I know this is just part of my continued spiritual journey I'm going through, which I'm accepting it now. I've gotten way too many signs and synchronicities to not to not recognize it for what it is. And I've had a ascension before, but I'm going through another one. And I know I'm a little bit older, and the girl gets tired, but it's like I got, especially now with me learning more and more and more, it's like I gotta put it more into practice. So I've been kind of dibbling and dabbling and doing little things and stuff like that to do that. Again, I mentioned this in another video. I know that I did. I have a full-time job. Job, as they call it in the Bible, J-O-B. It pays the bills, but that's not my purpose, right? But I'm thankful for it. So I still got to do that because I still got bills to pay. I got to live. I like to live nice. I'm on vacation. Got me a really nice room. Look at that view. Look at that view. Look at that view. Yes. And to do things like this when I can't, treat myself to a spa, just whatever. And love on myself. That's great, but again, you trying to incorporate who you are, the things that you've learned, and the transition from a quote unquote 9-to-5 job. I don't, my hours is just whatever, but flexible, but you know what I'm saying, the corporate environment of the 9-to-5 or transition into entrepreneurship is difficult when you have to adults and if you have kids or a significant other or other family members, you got to, it's just whatever. So yeah, I just, looking at, and I always knew it was there, but just going through this new ascension, the walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve me. Now, even if it's, I know people got to be careful with that, especially when it comes down to family members, friends you've known for 10, 15, 20 years or whatever. That's the difficult decision. And I don't know if it's about cutting people off 100% unless they're really doing something to you that's harmful to that point where you can't navigate it, but it may cause for that. I think I touched on this in another video, but I just was getting real frustrated because it's like, man, I'm really trying this last, well, not even gonna say last, but I have 2 things that I'm trying to do, and it's like I'm so tired. I'm like tired, and it's not. I'm not even doing a whole lot. But I figured, I have my spurts of when I'm like really, really active, and then I try to take rest, and then I'm active, and then sometimes it kind of goes on, and my body starts shutting down, my mind starts shutting down, So I do have those outlets to balance, but still, So I figured I was just having one of those down moments where I was like, okay, I'm tired, but then I'm like, I feel like I need to move forward. So how am I, so hard for me to do what I need to do, and I'll start doing it, and then I start doing something else, like, so a bit of a scatterbrain thing going on with me, and then I end up not doing like, I didn't let the whole day pass, and it's night, and so I've been kind of doing this for a little minute, but now it's like, okay, need to push it, and I started looking into some things and stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, these are partially ascension symptoms, and then I need to probably do a little workout and drink more water, because I do like my wine and my cocktails, just saying, so, maybe cut down on that. So there's some things that I could do, and drink some, do some herbs and stuff like that or whatever to help. But I just, dealing with people, when you going through your own, and I've dealt with this for, it seemed like all my life. I don't like to complain too much. I don't like asking people for help unless I really, really need to, which is very rare, especially in my adulthood. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I make some advice, yeah. But as far as like money or actually I have not. I've never asked. For example, I've never asked my mother or my father for any money. Never. My grandmother helped when I was younger, teens, early 20s, And maybe about 6 years ago, when I had a pipe burst in my house, she gave me $800 for the pipe because I didn't anticipate. I had just moved in. I did just not have it, you know. I didn't want to go on my savings. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I mean, she gifted it to me because I don't ask. This is like had been years, you know. And she bought me when I moved in a furniture set that was like my home. What do you call it? Whatever the hell you call it. You know, where you have your home warming gift or whatever. But other than that, I don't. Problems, issues. Again, I ask people, you know, certain select people for advice and stuff like that. And who I ask will, that the issue determines on who I will ask about it. But even then, I still make up my own mind, you know. So, and I just deal with it. I just do what I got to do, and I just make it happen. But it doesn't seem, but when I go through something, I don't have that. So I don't know, you know, like you guys, if you have those, and when I say, okay, yeah, I do have people I can talk to, I take that back. But where I'm at in my life now, who I am now, that person is like, I ain't gonna even say slowly, it's been ramped up. The person is fading away. Like if I talk to someone about a relationship, I'm talking from a high vibrational standpoint, not some old stupid stuff about, oh, hell, you know, someone talk about settling, or someone is on the further end of the spectrum and man bashing and they got nothing good to say and they spewing their singleness off on me. Like, like be single. I wouldn't date. I wouldn't do this. I'd just be this. Even if I'm going through some troubles with dating, that's not edifying, and that's not. Why would you put that off on people? You know, and I mean, people are not trying to do it on purpose, but why would you see this person wants a relationship, especially if you know this person. They've been talking about it for years. They're having trouble, just like a lot of people out here having trouble trying to find someone that's a good person in the heart, mentally stable. You know, got a little change in their pocket where they can take care of themselves. Because, I mean, we too, my age, you know, I mean, I can't take care of a whole nother person. I mean, I have a son, you know, but so you got to bring enough to the table where we can build at this point in my life where I'm at. I'm not a young girl. So, and you talk to some people and they just, even the ones that's married, nothing good to say, just negative. So you can't talk to them about that, right? Or it could be about a job. You trying to transition into something that is your purpose, but that person want to continue to work the slave ship. They ain't got nothing really, I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't, but generally speaking, they really don't have much to say to you because they're 9 times out of 10, they're stuck in the matrix. Now, obviously it's situational. That person could still be doing, like I'm still on a job, but I'm making steps to try to transition out of that. Whatever it end up being, at least I'm making steps. I'm doing something about it. I'm talking about someone they didn't gave up the ghost. They're just there. What can they tell me, or how can they help me be encouraged about entrepreneurship? When they not trying to do nothing and they just there. We could talk about it, but at some point you're gonna get frustrated talking to this person because they don't understand you. They don't resonate with you. Same thing with just a lot of stuff. And as you move forward on your journey, it becomes that pool, I mean, your tolerance becomes less and less. Because you have to, your whole thing is you're trying to manifest. And you try to stay high vibrational as much as possible. Yes, you're going to be down. Yes, you're going to be sad. You're going to go through all of that. I just got through telling you, I'm tired. And at times, and I don't feel my best, and I stay away from people for those few days to do what I need to do to cleanse my energy more. I try to cleanse every day, but just to, and do things to try to, go, out in the park, sit in the sun or and touch a tree, something I'm doing to try to fight. But that's just not me. Maybe that's my gift. I see people and I see their gifts, talents, and abilities, and I try to put that in there. Let's talk about that. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. You would be surprised how many people that I've tried to encourage about different things that they should do, and I don't mean they should do it because I'm not the Most High. They ain't gotta do nothing, but it's just something it's a conversation. It's something to think about, because you know what you trying to do, but then you have people that they don't want to do nothing. They just want to exist, and this is family, friends, associates. If you work with, it doesn't matter. Whoever you communicate with, children, it doesn't matter. They don't get it. So just learning how to still have a level of communication, because it may still be needed, but knowing when to not engage and to set boundaries. So again, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I think that the majority of the collective is dealing with this from things that I've come across on the internet. It's hard, and I just want to, for me, I'm just changing up a bunch of stuff. I'm moving far, far away soon. And it is kind of scary, but they say fear is an illusion. I got some perimeters around me because I have an 18-year-old that's still not ready to leave home. But even with that, she's older, you know what I'm saying? And I'm working some things out with her. She can get some sort of, a starter car or something, because I'm not going to stay here, where I live at, when I want to go. I feel led to get gone, and just do something different, be around different people, different air, so that in my mind, more doors can open. Sometimes it is the area that you're in, but it's all about breaking free and continuously breaking free from the matrix. And again, hopefully that doesn't, you would hope that it doesn't include family and friends, but it may, because that's what I'm going through. I'm not communicating with certain people. I'm not going to say who. Ooh, you see that? What is that? It's like little things in the air. That must be from this because this is a wig, okay? Anyway, I have to. If I'm, you keep talking to people about the same thing, trying to pour into them, because you're pouring into yourself. You're not trying to tell them, like for me, I'm not trying to tell nobody nothing that I wouldn't do. I've never really been like that. But what I am like, and I am less tolerant of it now, and I'm walking into that acceptance, is that if you don't want better for you, then don't look at me to continue to tickle your hole and make you feel good, and you go off and you steal the same thing. I'm struggling. I put in the work to have gotten where I'm at, and all that I've been through as a Black woman. And the majority of the time, when I think about my adulthood, just say from 18, up until now, I'm 47. The majority of my time has been single. You know, I have had marriage, but what I'm saying is the majority of my time have been single. When we talk about officially single, I ain't talking about dating and all of that. You know, majority has been single. And then I'm just like, I had 2 kids. So to me, you know, if I could do it, why can't you, for example, as a man? What's your excuse? Especially if you're in your right mind, you may have some issues, but it ain't no more than nobody else. And even if you did, even then, you still got choices that you can change and do something different, you know. And I'm not going to speak on specifics because somebody may see this and I don't want nobody to think that I'm specifically calling them out. But, you know, I've had to back up because it became hard on my spirit to continue on when I'm trying to move forward. I'm moving forward and everybody's stuck in a rut. Everybody's stuck in a rut. So I know that my soul tribe, I believe it. I have to believe it is. I've already met some, thankfully for social media. I've already met a few, I would call them my spirit sisters or whatever. And they have helped me tremendously. They probably don't even know it. They just doing their work. They doing the work of the Most High, man. And that's what I'm doing. You know, trying to give back the only way that I can right now is to put out videos and stuff like that and just have conversations and talk about whatever. Because again, I you know, I don't have to. It's an outlet. You know, I'm not getting no chat off of this. So, but it's therapeutic for me and it may help someone, even if it's one person, for whatever it's worth. And, you know, I want to be in a place where I'm able to help people. That's part of my purpose. I'm a healer. And I will be preparing now. That's what this ascension, to put things out more and more. Because I do Reiki, I do some other things. You know, kind of like esoteric, as they say. You know, I kind of do quite a few things. So, I'd say if I have to call it, give it a name, I'm a shaman. The shamans are in all types of cultures. So that's just kind of a headliner. So I resonate with being a shaman. And I take different things for different cultures and kind of make it my own, which is kind of where the esoteric part comes in. That it's not just Buddhism, you know, with Reiki. It's not just, you know, African traditions under that shaman, you know, because they have different tribes and stuff like that. So it's just general. But I'm just saying, I have a purpose and I got things to do, and I can't have people, places, and things keeping me bound. And I was thinking about the other night, you know, I just can't. And you shouldn't either. It's hard. It's hard, but you're going to get to the point where, I don't know why 50 Cent coming to my mind, get rich or die trying. I don't know what the hell. 50 Cent, get rich or die trying. I guess that's cool. I like that. Get rich or die trying. I don't know why that just came up. I don't even listen to 50 Cent like that. But yeah. And it's not so much as rich in money. Rich in money, yeah, because we gotta survive. But rich in spirit, rich in your soul, rich in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Rich emotionally. Anybody want to just stay where they at? You know, don't know what unconditional love is. Don't know how to respect other people's boundaries. when they going through something. People just want what they want when they want it. Not saying that this person is hurting or this person going through something. Give them a minute. You know, I see why some people, they end up offing themselves. That's not what you're supposed to do. Oh God, please, you know, go get help. But I see how people, because they unfortunately didn't come across certain things to help them balance it, the pressures, and just allow people to walk all over them and be doormats. And believe me, I'd have been a doormat more times than I would care to admit. But I've also been a bitch as well. So balancing that, I think more as I got older, I've got more little, okay, turn the other cheek, don't do nothing. I don't do nothing. I trigger people for whatever the reason. It's like, I ain't even doing that to you. Just having a conversation. I'm triggering you that much. I'm triggered. This is my job. I'm here a part of my job, being a healer, I'm here to awake people as well. And they ain't always ready to come up out the matrix. But me learning that if I've done my part, it's okay to disconnect and let them be and leave them with that. And then they find their own way, whether it took something from me or not. But if they open the door for them to look into something that could be beneficial for their life to help them out. And if they didn't, I've done my job. But not to be stuck there like, oh, why you don't want to do it, and this, and wasting a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 on someone that they just don't want to. And actually, they are being, probably unknowingly for a lot of people, just an energetic vampire, sucking all the energy out of you to feed them. But they can't offer you nothing. Again, family, friends, associates, co-workers, children, they all in the same bucket to me as far as whatever. How you deal with it and setting up boundaries is the key. That may be a lifelong thing, learning. I don't know, but I'm trying to learn it. I'm way better than what I used to be, but your girl get frustrated still now. But I believe I'm on the tail end of this because how I'm handling it is a little bit different, and my mind is able to go to the root cause of how all of this happened, you know, in my family. My mother, I don't know how my grandmother was raised, but it wouldn't surprise me if this happened with her, looking at things that she did in her life. My grandmother's one of the most giving, loving people there is, but just people pleasing. You know, still being yourself, not being a liar and all that, but just, you know, people pleasing. A man, it doesn't matter, people pleasing, not setting boundaries. Like, no, like, I'm not finna do this for you. It's okay. But under the Christian, oh, well, you know, no, and no. Because I can go Bible too. Even Yeshua had times when he was like, deuces, I'm finna be by myself. I don't know how he said it, but whatever. He went off and had times a long time to heal himself, to commune with the Most High, to do things. And I'm sure his disciples, oh man, where he at? Yeah, I need to ask him a question. No, you can't ask him a question because he shut it down. He's taking time out for himself. Period. You know. Anyway, I'm done. 29 minutes. It's my last day of vacation. Well, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, last day of vacation. So, anyway, you guys have a good one. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.